Hey dudes and dudettes, and welcome to Let's Replay. So, this really wasn't the video I intended for us to start off our brand new YouTube channel with. However, things happens and I guess that's what we're doing. No worries though. I want to begin by sincerely thanking you guys for being early supporters of this channel. It really means a lot to me, just you being here. We have waited for a long while, I feel like, for a Nintendo Direct to drop, and then all of a sudden, without too much of a warning, we're instead getting a Pokémon one. Completely fine with that. I have no clue on what they want to share with us. I managed to stay away from social media, so I'm going into this completely blind. I've not been spoiled at all. My hopes for it is for the Pokemon Company and Game Freak to, in some sort of way, show us that they're sorry about the Sword and Shield debacle that we all have experienced on the web. I would guess you haven't missed that. And we could hopefully also be getting some new information in regards to Pokemon Home or Sleep. I guess we'll see. We'll get right into this. Let's catch my reaction. So no more poking around the bush. Let's go.
Welcome to the Pokémon Direct. I'm Ishihara from the Pokémon Company. In today's broadcast, I'd like to touch on two topics.
Two topics? Okay.
Let's get started with the first topic. Have a look at the following footage.
Footage! Always a good sign. Let's go. Okay, so a throwback to earlier games, I would imagine. For those of you not in the know, I'm basically a Gen 1er even though I own all of the games. Could this be a spin-off? Are we getting a new spin-off of the Mysterious Dungeon series? Okay, interesting art style. Turned into Pikachu.
Pokémon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX.
Cool. A lot of people have been asking for this. Maybe it's time for us to get into it too. Yeah, I like the graphic style. I don't know too much about these games, other than that a lot of people like them. I would guess get your Pokeballs ready, eh?
Pokémon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX.
Yeah, it's a remake. Is that the very first?
It's been about 15 years since Pokémon Mystery Dungeon, Red Rescue Team, and Blue Rescue Team were released for the Nintendo DS and Game Boy Advance systems in Japan.
Exactly, remakes of those, okay.
But now they will gain a new life as a Nintendo Switch title. Pokemon
Cool, I
Mystery
appreciate
Dungeon
that.
Rescue Team DX will be released March 6, 2020.
That's soon as well.
What's more, we'll release a demo version today on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation.
Also very cool. I need
You'll
to
be
look
able
into
to
this.
carry over your save data to the full version of the game once purchased, so please take this opportunity to
appreciated.
get a sample of the fun.
Okay,
Now,
free demo.
for the other topic, I think we'll ask Game Freak to share it with you.
Okay. Game
Mr.
Freak,
Masuda, Mr. Omori, it's all yours.
knock our socks off. Come on.
Hello everyone, I'm Masuda from Game Freak.
Hello.
Hello, and I'm Amori, also from Game Freak.
No way.
We hope everyone has been finding something to enjoy in the latest entries to the Pokemon series, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, since their release last November. Our goal is always to deliver lively new adventures that delight Pokemon trainers around the world.
We did our best to fill these titles with fun activities so that our players could have a fulfilling experience.
Yeah.
And the Galar region is a vast one. We suspect you've had many new discoveries and fun encounters along your adventure. We've been thinking about how much we'd like it if everyone's Pokemon adventures could go on even longer, with more to dig into and new discoveries to explore.
Let me know more.
We've been working on plans for some time, in fact.
Okay.
This is why we at Game Freak are now developing the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass, a downloadable expansion for the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield games that will be available for purchase from Nintendo eShop.
I don't know how I feel about this. I guess we'll see. I guess
Until
we'll get
now,
into it.
we've sometimes released new titles set in the same region as previous games,
Yeah.
such as Pokémon Platinum version or Pokémon Ultra Sun and Pokémon Ultra Moon.
Where are they going with
This
this?
expansion pass will be different from those games.
Different, okay.
You'll be able to set out on new adventures using the save data you're already playing with.
We're in the thick of development now, but we've prepared some footage for you so you'll be able to at least get a feeling for what new experiences await you.
Yeah, let us know, please. Come on.
Please have a look.
Have a look. Let's see. What have they prepared for us? Pokemon! Show me something new. Our adventure continues. Whoop-de-doo. Pokemon Sword and Shield Expansion Pass. Exclusive to game version as well, okay. So, new areas with new Pokemon maybe? Expanding decks? So, new Galarian forms? Is that it? I can't tell. I don't think Slowpoke was in the original, so is that a gym leader? What? That's probably a gym leader. Or new outfits? Oh, it's new outfits. A lot it seems like though. That's nice because I actually thought the outfits thus far has been a little bit bland. I don't know. I don't like that they are type themed. Yeah, okay, they are giving us more Galarian form Pokemon, or rather Dynamaxed, Gigamaxed. So more content is always, of course, welcome, but they want us to pay for it. I still feel like the base games are sort of lacking. There is a lot of armor. Yeah, at least they're doing this instead of, from what I come to understand, a third game. Come on, show me more. I'm sorry to say, but I feel like I need a lot more to the Sword and Shield games to be happy about them. So, was that one expansion pass and here we have the other? And are these passes exclusive to the version? So yeah, Slowpoke is getting an evolution. Galarian evolution. Oh, the Nidoran family. As I said before, I'm mostly experienced. Most of my experience comes from the first generation of Pokemon. So are those Galarian forms of the legendary birds? Because it really looked like it. The Crown Tundra. Okay. Part 1 and 2. And you will have to pay for both separately? Guess we'll see. Whoa. Serious dude. New legendary forms? Or just brand new legendary Pokemons? I'd say yes. I'd say yes. Okay.
What did you think of this first look?
I can't tell you, to be honest.
The Pokémon Sword and Pokémon Shield expansion pass will be composed of the Isle of Armor, planned to be released by the end of June 2020,
There we go.
and the
Okay.
Crown Tundra, planned to be released in autumn 2020.
So, buy
If you
one for
buy the
price or
Pokémon
both in a
Sword and
set.
Pokémon Shield expansion pass, you'll be able to enjoy both as they're released.
Cannot be purchased separately. Okay, okay.
Each part offers a different adventure. where you'll be able to visit unseen areas of the Galar region and meet new people and Pokemon that live there.
Got that.
There are 2 versions of the expansion pass, one for Pokemon Sword and one for Pokemon Shield. Different Pokemon will appear in the different versions, and you'll also run into some different people and places. We're hoping players can continue with the classic Pokemon experience of trading with one another and working together.
Now, without further ado, let's have the director himself present more information on the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra.
Thank you. Yeah.
Mr. Tani?
Throw it at me. I like the artwork. It's really nice.
Hello, I'm Tani from Game Freak.
Hi, Tani.
I'm working as the director for the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield expansion pass.
Okay.
The Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra are in development as we speak. So today, we'd like to show off some designs and concept art to help introduce you to these new areas.
Okay.
Your adventures in Galar are getting even bigger. First, let us introduce the Isle of Armor, which focuses on the theme of growth. Take a look.
I'm really curious in what these will do for the games, actually.
The next destination in your adventure is a giant island off the shores of the Galar region known as the Isle of Armor. This island is full of beautiful nature. You'll find beaches, bogs, forests, caves, and dunes. And of course, you'll find Pokemon that you couldn't previously find in Galar dwelling there too.
It's still a locked camera.
There's a dojo for Pokemon battles on this island. And you'll take up an apprenticeship under the Pokemon trainer who runs it.
Okay.
This is Mustard, who will become your mentor. He's also the mentor of Champion Leon, who you probably know quite well.
Oh my god.
In fact, Mustard has occupied the seat of champion himself in the past. You'll also encounter new rivals among your fellow apprentices. When playing with the Pokemon Sword expansion pass, you'll be training with Clara, who is a poison-type user. When playing with the Pokemon Shield expansion pass, you will be training with Avery, who is a Psychic-type user. They're both training hard so they can someday have a gym and stadium to call their own.
Good for them. Good for them.
Next, we'd like to introduce the legendary Pokemon that will be central to the story.
Do it.
Cubfu. It's a fighting-type Pokemon that strives to become stronger with single-minded dedication.
It's legendary,
As you
but it
progress
evolves
through your
then?
training, Mustard will entrust you with this Pokemon.
Okay, you're
Once you
getting
complete
that
your training together with Cubfu, it will be able to evolve into Urshifu.
Okay.
There is Single Strike style, a fighting in dark type style that delivers a single strike at blinding speed.
Fighting in dark. Okay.
There's also Rapid Strike style, a fighting in water type style that focuses on unleashing a torrent of rapid strikes.
Okay.
What's more, it's been revealed that Urshifu has a Gigantamax form.
Of course he has.
Each style will have a different appearance, as well as a different G-Max move. You'll be able to evolve your Cubfu into an Urshifu in one of these 2 styles, Single Strike style or Rapid Strike style, during your adventure. Urshifu is a powerful Pokemon with a brand new ability, and it also has a new move for each of its 2 styles. Once you've completed your training, bring it with you for some online battles or official competitions.
Woohoo!
We also want to talk about Rillaboom, Cinderace, and Inteleon,
Then
final
do it.
evolutions of the first 3 Pokemon you team up with in the Galar region. During your adventure in the Isle of Armor, these special partners in your teams will be able to Gigantamax. You can look forward to seeing their new forms and new G-Max moves.
Okay.
And as you can see here, we've got even more in the works to make sure your journey is as smooth and fun as possible. There are new fashion items,
Thanks.
and you'll even be able to obtain new looks for your bike.
Okay. Okay.
We hope you'll look
I'll take
forward
it.
to the new experiences coming in the Isle of Armor.
Isle of Armor. Hell yeah. And you're not gonna present the other one because it comes out autumn?
Next, I'd like to discuss the Crown Tundra,
Okay.
the second area, which has a theme of exploration. I'm going to show you the information we have at the moment.
So torn on if it's worth it or not. I mean, all the
This
experts in
expansion
the
is
game.
set in the snow-swept realm of the
Will
Crown
they fix
Tundra.
those?
Take a look for yourself at the beautiful scenery of this shining, silvery landscape. As it turns out, the Isle of Armor isn't the only uncharted area waiting for you all in the Galar region. In this frigid area, with its towering winter mountains, people live in small communities that support and rely on each other. Much like on the Isle of Armor, you'll be able to find Pokémon that didn't appear in the Galar region before. Fitting right in with this area's theme of exploration, there will be plenty for you to uncover. You might find a strange temple where you least expect it, or maybe spy a mysterious giant tree growing in a place it doesn't seem to belong.
Oh, a mysterious tree.
A certain person will appoint you as the leader of their exploration team in the Crown Tundra. You can gear up for adventure, and then head out to explore blizzard-swept fields, and even deep inside Pokémon dens, which you could only previously get a glimpse of during max raid battles. Next, we'd like to introduce Calyrex, the legendary Pokémon you'll discover during your adventure. Legends say this Pokémon once ruled over a part of Galar that included the Crown Tundra. It's characterized by its graceful, regal
So, a lot of
movements.
legendaries.
Get ready to experience a never-before-told story about the mysteries of Calyrex.
Psychic and grass type.
The Crown Tundra will have a
Interesting
new form
combination.
of co-op play as well. This will allow you and friends to enter and explore Pokémon dens that exist underground in the Crown Tundra. Deep inside the dens, you may see legendary Pokémon from past games Dynamaxing before your eyes. You'll be able to meet and make allies of all kinds of legendary Pokémon during your adventures in the Crown Tundra,
There we go.
including ones you'll be able to catch through this co-op play. It also appears that some brand new legendary Pokémon are also waiting to be found somewhere in this land.
So those are brand new, even though they look.
And combined with the Isle of Armor, dozens of new clothing items will be added.
Oh no!
Plus, there will be new battles waiting for you to challenge once you complete your entire game, including the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. We can't go into the details of everything, but we're working on planning and developing new ways to enjoy Pokémon even as we speak. The
Okay,
Isle
so
of
they are
Armor and
really
the Crown
expanding
Tundra
the
areas
games.
themselves are actually two key examples of the things we're working on.
Definitely
Both
give
areas
them
are
that.
in fact seamless maps, much like the wild area you can already experience in the Galar region, where players are able to move around freely and control the camera.
Oh,
Of
thank
course, you'll be able to connect with other trainers and play with them too. There will be Pokémon dens as well, and you'll be able to engage in max raid battles against Pokémon
Now
that
we're
haven't
talking.
previously
Okay.
appeared in the Galar region. There's more to see and do on the Isle of Armor and in the Crown Tundra than there was even in the wild area.
So I still can't say that it's worth it because it's
We'll bring you more information
so
about them
much
in
problems
future news
with the base
reports,
game.
so please stay tuned.
But maybe, as they say, stay tuned. So maybe something comes up.
What did you think? We at Game Freak are all working hard to bring you new content, so you can spend more time having fun in the Galar region.
Yeah,
We hope you're as excited as we are for what's to come.
for what's to come. Bye. So
Thank you, Mr. Tani. On the Isle of Armor and in the Crown Tundra, you'll see some familiar Pokémon that didn't appear in the Galar region before. There will be more than 200 Pokémon species that appear in these areas, and you can add to your team, including the legendary Pokémon mentioned before.
include.
Additionally,
okay, but it's
we'll
still
be
a good
distributing
amount.
free updates for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield that will coincide with the releases of the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. These updates will allow people who don't have the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield expansion pass to obtain the Pokemon that appear on the Isle of Armor and in the Crown Tundra through other means, such
That's
as training.
nice. That is very nice.
Players will also be able to bring over Pokemon to their games from the cloud service Pokemon
Here we
Home,
go.
as long as the Pokemon appear in the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield expansion packs.
Yeah.
Pokemon Home is planned to launch in February 2020.
Very soon.
We
That I want
intend
to
to
look
release
into.
even more details before then, so please wait just a little bit longer.
I will. I guess we will.
Finally, we have some more news for our Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield players.
Okay.
Starting today, it seems like you're more likely to run into Gigantamax Colossal, Gigantamax Lapras, and Gigantamax Flapple or Gigantamax Appleton in max raid battles in the wild area. Face these
Okay.
powerful Pokemon with your friends. There will also be a software update going live shortly after this presentation. Once you've received the update, head to Wedgehurst Station. In Pokémon Sword, you'll encounter Clara, while in Pokémon Shield, you'll run into Avery. You'll also encounter a Galarian Slowpoke that's wandered in from the Isle of Armor. You'll be able to catch it and add it to your team. Galarian Slowpoke can evolve into Galarian Slowbro if you use an item that can be found on the Isle of Armor, or into Galarian Slowking if you use an item that can be found in the Crown Tundra.
Interesting.
Don't forget to check it out.
Really nice of them to add that
What
right
do you
away.
think?
Though.
Today, we've finally been able to show you some of what we at Game Freak are hoping to achieve going forward. We hope we've been able to get you excited for the continuing adventures waiting for you in the Isle of
I have
Armor
some
and the Crown Tundra.
Concerned still.
The expansion pass is the first for the core Pokemon series. We'll do our best to fill it to the brim with adventures like you've never experienced before.
Whether you're just starting with Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, or you've done everything there is to do,
I'm in the middle
we'll do
of
our
that.
best to develop something that everyone can enjoy.
Stay tuned for more updates in the future.
Woohoo!
My thanks to everyone from Game Freak. The Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield expansion pass, which contains both the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra, will be available for pre-purchase on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation. You'll also be able to access Nintendo eShop directly from the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield menu once you install the latest update for your game. As a special purchase bonus, we've also prepared some clothing items that can be used starting today.
Okay.
Pokemon will continue to try new things in 2020 to bring fun and joy to people around the world. Thank you for tuning in.
Man, I'm torn. It's not at all an awful presentation in any way, but I'm just not sure that it's enough. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, please. Man, I really can't tell you. For that price, and for them to add things when you feel like the original game is a little bit lackluster as it is, wow, I don't know. This definitely is something I need to think about. I may be buying the expansion pass, I may not be. I don't know as of now. Feel free to toss me a request or two if you have it for, I don't know, being able to play together with me or whatever. I don't hate the game, I do absolutely not. However, it's not at all where such a big franchise should be, in my opinion. Still, just my opinion. Feel free to have another one, absolutely. So yeah, I'm very torn. Is the price really worth it? They already want you to buy 2 games, and now they're adding DLC upon that to add more Pokemon that you felt should have been in the game at the beginning. It's a great thing that they're basically expanding the wild area, because the wild area is great, but has been too small, which has made me feel like it's lacking. And in regards to the raid bosses, I really don't appreciate the exploits people are doing to it. I feel like, even though I'm not a part of the online battle community as it is right now, I feel like my interest for it has really gone down since all of the exploits have been out, and everyone who doesn't play other games or lay a ton of time into these Pokemon Sword and Shield games, they can get whatever Pokemon they want, whenever they want, and however they want. I don't know, it kind of takes away the excitement for me in regards to catching shinies or trying to find the perfect Pokemon to battle with in the team. Just me, I don't know. I feel like this Pokemon Direct was fine. It was not awesome, it was not bad by any means, it was fine, absolutely fine. But I just don't know as of yet if I feel like it's enough or not. You guys, as I said before, are gonna have to tell me your opinion in regards to it. So, this has been our very first video on the channel. Hope you guys have liked it. If you do, feel free to click that like button. I've heard it will help us out a great deal. Other than that, throw a comment down there, let us have a discussion. And if you're interested in what may come up on this channel in the future, you would make my day if you would hit us with a subscribe. Other than that, you can catch us on Twitch or other social networks. If you do so, or if you're interested in what those are, find the links down below. And yeah, simply thank you very much for joined. You're a trooper if you stayed through the entire video. And yeah, simply stay super everyone. Bye.